I think part of it is just understanding the importance of the mind. Like this question, what influences your life the most? What has the biggest impact on your life? You could say it's your, geographical location. You could say it's your race, your age, your gender, your job, whatever it is. And I really think the answer is your mind. Like your mind has the biggest impact on your life. Just whatever that, that quote, you don't see the world as it is, you see the world as you are. And just this idea that, like, I think from a young age, I understood that consciousness or the lens that you see things through is the biggest determinant in how your days on earth feel, like how your life is. And so I think just that gift of seeing how much that matters, aside from any like specific outcomes or attributes of meditating regularly and learning about it, is just like having that as an orientation, I think has been the biggest influence, is that I see any choice I make in terms of inclining the mind towards being more anxious or more calm or more judgmental or more kind, not just through formal sitting practice, but in like who I surround myself with and what media I consume and how I structure my time, like the way that I just see the mind as plastic. Like, so that quote that I said, I think at the retreat, the Sylvia Boorstein quote, that the mind is like tofu, it takes on the flavor of whatever you soak it in. I think that's the biggest gift of my experience, like growing up exposed to mindfulness and throughout my formative years of youth and, into my adulthood, just the gift of seeing the mind as subject to change, and both the responsibility of that, of like, whoa, I better take care of this thing. Like my mind is going to determine so much, and the gift of that, of just seeing like, daily practices of gratitude or a connection with nature, or the things that it's like, you can just do things and your mind feels different. And then your mind is like a nice place to live and you can just be your own friend. And not all the time. Of course, there are still moments of like total mental fiasco, but I think just the empowerment of knowing that I can cultivate qualities of mind, and that's going to be a huge factor in happiness. And of course, I still go chasing after happiness in places like shopping or food or other things, but like knowing on a deeper level, because I was exposed to it at a younger age, that enduring happiness and meaningful happiness is kind of, as they say, an inside job. And so I think that's the biggest gift of having a long-term practice, is just going through life with that as a priority and understanding the importance of that work.